Okay, I just had my shower. I feel like a new woman. And I even put lipstick on, see? I like this lipstick. I still want to find that Maybelline Sky High. Couldn't find it, but that's okay. I enjoy this. All right, let's get out of here. On the road again.
Oh my goodness, how rude of me. Welcome to Mimi on the Move. I'm Mimi, also known as Lori.
There we go. Don't want to get in trouble with Kenny Rogers singing Lucille. Anyways, I'm off for the day. I'm going to the mainland tomorrow. So that means getting everything ready here in the home today. And again, it's time for the dump, the fresh water and all that stuff. So I'm going to do all that this morning. And then I'm going to do some deep cleaning, which it doesn't take that long in here. And I'm going to check back with you later, but I just thought I'd give you the heads up on what's happening this morning and getting ready for the mainland and so on and so forth. So I'll see you in just a short second. Okay, even though it's only been a second for you, the dump's done, the fresh water's filled, and so on. Now I'm going to go to a great big open park that's got lots of parking for me, and I'm going to start the cleaning. And I'm sure you don't want to watch me clean my house, but I might stick on the camera for a minute or so while I'm doing that. In any event, let's go. Oh, turn the radio off. Do you know what I don't understand about the YouTube rules? About having radios on and music on? We're actually, when we have our music playing, we're actually promoting that artist's music by playing it. So if some of our viewers hear the song that, you know, that we've got on or whatever, and they go, oh, I really like that song, I'm gonna like go to, you know, iMusic or wherever they buy their music, or iTunes, is that it? Yeah. And they go buy it. So I really think that YouTube is doing the artists a disservice by not allowing the music on our channels while we were presenting our content to you. Seriously. I remember, you know, back in the 70s, it doesn't seem that long ago, but to some of you it might seem like the 70s, like that's the dark ages. Anyways, I remember back in the 70s going to the hairdresser. It was really important in my 20s to go to the hairdresser regularly. And they would be playing all this, the LPs, right? The big ones, the 33 RPMs, I think they're called. LP, it doesn't matter. They would be playing all this new music, you know, from all these albums that the local music store gave them for free to play in their hair studio for us customers for free. Because they knew that when we heard the music, if we liked something, we were going to go right down the street to Kelly's Music after our hair was done and buy that album. So, and those albums then they were like $12, which was a lot of money back then. So that's why I don't understand the YouTube rules about content and music, right? I don't know. I'd love to get other thoughts on why they might do that. I actually have never heard anybody explain why that's a rule. Anyways, I'm at a light and I'm going to be turning, so I will be back in a short few minutes. Perfect. Now we're parked. And what I'm going to do is give you a quick glimpse of this amazingly beautiful park in the city. Yeah, so this is the park, right? See that guy there? He parks his self-facing in, and I don't. And I'll tell you why. Because if I was to park like him, Albert's caboose would be sticking way out there somewhere near the road. And then it would make it impossible for people that want to come drive through there and all the way through there and out again. See how far out he is? He's right near the road. So I can't do that because I'm even longer than he is by a couple of feet. So I park this way, and that way people can get by me. So look at this park. Isn't it lovely? Anyways, that's it. Not too many people here today, and I'm gonna get on with my cleaning now. All right, the house is shiny and clean for another day. Oh dear. It's not a big space to clean, but you do find you clean it more often than you do a big house. I remember when I was in my trailer house, I didn't clean more than like once a week, really. Little things here and there, but I didn't use the house. Really, I just used the kitchen, the bathroom, and my bedroom. Yeah, didn't use it. So there wasn't a lot of cleaning, it seemed like, to do. But here, I use everything all the time. So I clean almost daily, but I do a big clean once or twice a week. Now, we do get a little more dust in here than normal in a house, right? Anyways, I'm gonna take this thing off. I had the windows covered because these Sekozy window insulation covers keep the heat out, and the sun was coming in on that side of the home today while I was cleaning, so I can touch this and it's like cool. And yet, if I pull this down, this black part, holy, it's hot. So these Sekozy window covers are really amazing for winter, keeping the heat in, and summer, hot sun, keeping that heat out. You just can't go wrong with these things. Anyways, I'm gonna take it off the window now. And very likely I'll put them back up again a little bit later. I use them a lot. Yeah, they get a lot of good use. Worth their weight in gold, I'd say. All right, we're gonna go now and catch up again later on today. So I've got a lot of stuff done. I updated some information at my co-op for the membership. I got my fuel, just did that now. I'm also just gonna drive a part way to the ferry tonight, and I'm going to see if there's a co-op station on the way there. I'm going to find out. I'm going to go there early, and because I take the first ferry out in the morning to go to the mainland, I'm going to see if they will allow me to stay overnight in their parking lot. Because I'm a member, they might say yes. This particular one here, I've stayed at several times overnight. No problems at all. I'm a member, and yeah, and they've got wonderful showers and stuff here, so I really appreciate all that. Anyways, I'm gonna go now to the co-op that's on the way to the ferry and see if they might let me stay the night. And that way, in the morning, I'm over halfway there, and that's good. Okay, so let me just get on with this. Oh, I can't go up there yet. I have to wait my turn. Okay, I can see a huge lineup. Nobody's going to even want to let me in, but we'll see. We'll see what kind of person or people is over there that might let me in. I think she's going to let me in. Oh. Well, she let me in, and I waved at her, and now the light's red. she got stuck behind another red light because she was so nice to me. Well, that's not very good karma. They should have give her a green light anyways, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna be on the freeway in a sec. I'll just let you go for now. Oh boy, I gotta pull off. I just realized back there, I left Mr's window open, and he's sitting right in front of the window, and it's open. Oh man, bad cat mom. I'm just gonna cross the freeway here and pull over and hard. So I got pulled over into the visitors information center and got the window shut for MrMyster. So he was safe. Oh my goodness, getting old. I swear it's got I have all these like checklists in my head, and they don't always get checked. Not on time. Anyways, all's well that ends well, and it ended well. He's happy back there right now with his window open. We're parked at the BC Ferries. So what happened was, I think I mentioned last time, earlier on this video, that I was going to go to the co-op in Chase River, and because I'm a member, and stay overnight. Well, I got there and I went in and I checked with them. Well, first of all, I just parked in their parking lot, and I kind of got halfway settled because I was going to make my dinner. And a little car pulled up kind of beside me, behind me, and she took a photograph of my vehicle. And I thought that was odd. And I thought maybe she's checking to see how many hours I'm here. Maybe she's like one of those people, I don't know, patrol person. And that made me nervous. So then I went inside the co-op and I asked the fellow there if I could possibly just sleep in their parking lot that night, because I'm on an early ferry in the morning. And it's just a one-night deal, blah, blah. And he said, well, you could, but the big oil trucks, they come first thing in the morning, and we never know if they're coming at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And chances are, you know, your vehicle might be just a bit large for them to get past you. And I thought, oh, okay. And he says, but you can just go park right next to us there. It's all on the same lot, but there's a little cement thing separating part of it at the Moose Hall. And I thought, oh, but I haven't asked permission. And there's big signs there that says no parking, violators will be towed at their own expense and all this. And he said, oh no, he says, you wouldn't be the first, you wouldn't be the last, we see it all the time. I thought, oh, Murphy's Law, right? So anyways, I thanked him. He was super nice. So I went over there, I drove over there. It was just like 2 seconds to drive there. And the signs are really big. And I thought, nah, no, I can't do that. I can't, I just know, I just don't want to get anybody's feathers ruffled. So I left and I went a little bit more north into this, behind this kind of an outdoor mall kind of thing there. And I found like a little side street, and there was one property with lots of trees on the edge of it. And it was very, very rural. There was really not bunches of houses, but there was a trailer park nearby. I wasn't in it or anything, but it was nearby. And I thought, oh, I can park on the side of the road here. There's no signs. So I did. And then before I know it, within a few hours, I was there a few hours. It was still light out. I think it was about 8 o'clock. Some people with shopping carts and all their belongings started coming there. And I just wasn't comfortable. Nothing against the people, just the whole situation. It looks like that's where they go at night. And I almost felt overdressed, if you know what I'm saying. So I very discreetly left. And then now it's dark. I was like, what am I going to do? So I headed toward the ferry. And then I saw this sign just near the ferry. It said an arrow to go turn off there to go to Biggs Park. I thought, oh, a park out in an industrial center. Well, isn't that interesting? Maybe I can go park at the park. And we're now probably like at 10 o'clock, something like that. I drove and never did find a park. What I ended up deducing is that Biggs Park is an industrial park. It has nothing to do with a park as I would have thought. So I turned back around and went, and I headed straight to the ferry at that point. And I was just going to ask them at the kiosk, do you have anywhere I can park, right? Just for overnight, but what I did is when I got to the BC Ferries, it had one direction you can go to pick up and drop off people. And then it also had a big P sign, meaning park. Oh, I guess I can park I can't park in there because that's where you go to get on the ferry. You can't take that road. So I took the other road. And sure enough, huge big parking lot. So I paid $8.50. And I had to download something called Honk. So you download Honk and then you register your card, and well, yeah, you just let them know you're there, and it's all done digitally. So I parked there for the night, and I got up and had breakfast about 4 o'clock this morning, and yeah, got my propane turned off and the fridge turned on DC, And then as soon as the first ferry at 5:15 left, then I came around the other road into the ferry terminal parking lot for getting on the ferries, which I gave her my reservation, and here I am. I am the only vehicle here. I'm in the front line of row 2. There is nobody in this entire parking lot but me. So I have a feeling I will be getting on first because I did have a reservation. And yeah, so prices have gone way up. So my thing here, I don't even know if you can see that, but it was $99. And that's with not paying for me being a senior on a Wednesday. There's no charge. So it would have been another, what, 18, 20 bucks if I had to pay for me too. So I'm kind of grateful that I'm a senior. There are moments where there's a benefit. So yeah, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for the ferry. It'll be leaving here around 7:45 this morning, and make my way over to the mainland. So that's your update for this morning. I hope you all have just a wonderful Wednesday wherever you are, and I will be checking back in a little later. 5 Amazon trucks all surrounding me. There must be lots of deliveries coming up in this area. Okay, I stand corrected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Amazon delivery trucks all around me. Feels like a convoy. Third time corrected. 8 Amazon trucks all around me. Holy moly. There's 3 up there, there's 3 up there, and there's 2 just behind me, 1 on either side, flanking the sides of my Albert. Oh my goodness, did I say 8? Okay, I meant 9. There's actually 4 on my right here. There's 3 up there, that makes 7, and then there's 2 flanking me, 1 on each side behind me. That's 9. All these Amazon trucks, all 9 of them, they all had temporary license plates hanging off their bumpers for insurance. Like, none of them were permanent. Weird, hey?
So we're on our way back to the island now, and I thought you might like to see a little bit of the ocean. I'm on the deck levels, so we're very close to the ocean here. And it's a little bit windy out there. It's not too bad though. I got the best seat in the house, let me tell you, right by the open porthole. I'd just like to say that I'm inside my home taking the video of the ocean. I'm not on the deck. I am right inside my home by the open window. It's great.
Okay, so Judy and I are celebrating her last book launch, which was in a previous video, which you might want to go back and watch that one. Well, we're celebrating with this right here at the Cactus Club. Key-Lime Pie, and there's Judy.
And Key-Lime Pie, the best.
When else do we come here, Judy?
We come here for our birthdays. Not that we're getting older, but we're getting fatter thanks to Key-Lime Pie.
That's right. So we have an annual thing on Judy's birthday and my birthday where this is how we celebrate. It is really the best celebration of all. There we go. Hi.
You should try it.
You've got to try this for sure. Let's dig in, Judy.
Okay.
Okay, it's the end of the day. I'm tired. I'm tired because I got to the ferry, I don't know, 4:30 this morning. Didn't get on the 5:15 a.m. It was full. I did not have a reservation. So I thought, oh, I'll get on the 7:45 a.m., which would be the next one. No, sorry, lady. We're full. I sat there in the parking lot from 4:30 till 10:30. I got on the 10. It was supposed to be 10:15, but it didn't leave till 10:30. So I did get on the 10:30. Then I got back onto the island and went and met my friend Judy, which you probably already saw us having our celebration key lime pie. Anyways, then I went to the laundry because, as it turns out, my MrMyster, he's getting old, and he had a leakage problem when he was sleeping. Yeah, so I have to be watching that closely now. I ordered him some cat diapers for those times when he's sleeping, because it happened now 3 times while he was asleep. Not when he's awake. He goes right to his litter box like he's a very clean cat. However, when he's asleep and things relax, he seems to have a little leakage. So I ordered some cat diapers. Now, they didn't have large. As you know, he's a Norwegian forest cat, and if you don't know, he's a Norwegian forest cat, and he's 26 pounds, and he has no fat. He's just a big boy. So I ordered the medium because what do, right? There was no large. Let's hope the medium, fingers crossed, let's hope the medium fits him. Anyways, I'm heading now to my spot to settle down for the night, make my dinner, and chill, because I've got a class to teach first thing in the morning. So I will bid you adieu for now, and I'm not sure if I'll be back tonight. I can't imagine it. I'm tired, but I will be back again. You know that. You will find Mimi on the move again, just maybe not tonight. Until then, I hope you love, and I hope you are loved. Yeah. Till next time, my friends.